Good morning. It is the President's Day weekend 2024. Sarah and I are back at one of our favorite kickoff points for hiking and adventure. Even though we've done this hike so many times, it's always very refreshing to be back. We have no particular plan at the moment. We're heading off towards Cape Johnson over there. I think we're just gonna slowly explore all the nooks and crannies today. Don't want to jinx it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. The rain stopped the minute we stepped onto these sands, and we are approaching a very photogenic spot. Split rock, and hole in the wall is just beyond that. Timing is everything with the tide and with the waves. We're waiting to go through hole in the wall. We're just waiting for the right moment when the water flows out so we can use this little rock ledge right here and then go out. And it looks like this might be it right here. There's another little surge of water coming in. That might have been it right there. We'll wait for, I might go on that one. I'm going. It's too late now. See? There we go. Look at those currents. Tide. Here comes the next little wave in. Okay. We're good. Now Sarah's kind of waiting over there for her next little window. We do have the dropping tide in our favor today. It's going down for a few more hours. Now we can go through hole in the wall right there. I'm gonna wait for Sarah to catch up though. Just check out some of these attractions. Standing up against the Pacific Ocean right here. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna head through the hole in the wall first here. Be careful of slick rocks. Good thing I got a nice brand new pair of trekking shoes on. So far, I like them. Still want to go really slow. Look at that. Now we enter the land of tide pools. It's perfect timing. It's also combined with the land of geologic formations. If you like rock layers, there's a lot of them on this stretch of beach. A little bit past hole in the wall, you come up to this first point of land that you go around. And right now, there's just a lot of stuff going on out here. The wind and the tide currents are kind of just playing together and making some really incredible breakers out here on these rocks. The seas are really active right now. And then we're about to go up one of my favorite geologic formations right here. All stacked up like layers of a cake, alternating and uplifted layers of shale and sandstone. Gotta be really careful, so you don't slip. Some of these rocks. There's Sarah. Perfect. We're gonna head out there. around another point, yet another cove. And we're gonna make our way out on this beach here to the next point over, and hopefully go out and see if we can circumnavigate that sea stack right there. And it is just one of many. We are approaching low tide point of the day. Shouldn't be too far off. We're within an hour of it. The seas are remarkably rough today. Lots of slick rocks. After a quick break just up around the corner over there, we made our way around this next point. And if we continue on, this is the beginning of the cove that features the Chilean Memorial Backcountry Camp. It's back up over there against those foothills. We are going to hang a left out here on this reef of bowling ball sized boulders and head out here into these tide pools and go out, hopefully get around the other side of that sea stack and just look at the view from there. All about different perspectives. This is the view looking back on the beach from that sea stack. We are currently at the base of it. That reef of boulders definitely worked. Very slippery though, and prone to twisting ankles on all these rocks for sure. You got to be careful about that. Here we are at the base of these sea stacks. It's a nice little sandy cove up in here. It's very beautiful. Pick around here in these tide pools. Sarah just made her way over there behind that sea stack. She's probably gonna go check it out up there. Oh whoa, there's a big sea otter right there. Probably cannot see it. The GoPro is not good for picking out wildlife. It's right over there. There it is. The rain's getting a bit more intense now. It's getting a bit more misty and heavier. Pelty. All that means is the rocks are going to be a bit more slick on the hike back. It's about low tide right now. We timed this hike perfectly. Everything worked out beautifully just as planned. We've got plenty of time to safely and pleasurably make our way back to Rialto Beach. So before we head back, I'm going to make my way out to where Sarah is out there and see if we can maybe make our way around this beast. spot right here. I'm glad I let Sarah lure me out here to the rocks like a siren. Only she didn't kill me. She gave me a big kiss when I got out here. This is absolutely fantastic. Away, surf, it's crashing against these rocks. Definitely makes me feel alive. But I think we're just gonna hang out here for just a little bit longer. Experience the forces of nature that are at hand here. Rough seas, jagged rocks, tide pools, sea otters, kelp beds. Pacific Northwest classic. Gotta wait for the perfect one. This one right here. I love it. Dry Sunday. Sarah and I took our time this morning. It's around 11:30 a.m. and we're right in the middle of the out tide. And we decided to head south along the south coast portion of Olympic National Park's Wild Coast. We're going to challenge ourselves to kind of make it as far as we can today in this tide window. We're expecting to make it somewhere around Strawberry Point where we can at least see Toliak Point. It's a really beautiful stretch of coast coming up, and everything is just in place for an amazingly epic day today. So we're going to take our time, wander about, poke around south down the Olympic coast today. This is the very popular third beach. The second beach is up around that headland. We're getting some pretty big waves, walls of water coming at the coast right now with the out tide. And it's, I think, about 6 inches lower than yesterday and about an hour later today. We are heading off in that direction towards the Giants graveyard. But first, we have a pretty substantial and beautiful overland route to go up and over. Hopefully it's pretty muddy. South Coast is famous for its overland portions. There's a lot more of them down here, and you gotta look for that symbol right there in the head walls. And usually there's a rope dangling down for you. And you just gotta climb up. And this one goes up for quite a ways, until we drop down to a very beautiful beach on the other side. There's a good view looking back down on 3rd Beach, which is this beach right here. We just took the overland route up, kind of dropping down through the forest over here. And I'm gonna say it's kind of a vulnerable spot. This is about as far out as I feel safe going. I suppose you could step right there, but there's always a chance. This is why you can't just go around some of these headlands. They are impassable. Here's this freshwater creek. Just dumping into the Pacific. Still en route to the graveyard of the giants. Spend a lot of time walking underneath of these sea bluffs. You can see here with the water loaded and soaked clay layers above this rock. It's perfect terrain for some pretty epic landslides. Gotta be careful and just think about it, you know. The probability is there. See here, this lumpy, sloppy mess? That's definitely land that could slide. We are approaching the next rope up and overland route up in here. I know that you can go around Scotts Bluff, but the tide has to be really low to do it. So that might be an option on the way back today, but I think we're gonna have to go up again here. Up and over, and then you reach this massive garbage heap of sea junk. And you have arrived at Scott Creek Backcountry Camp. And now we're kind of free to access the beach again down here and go for quite a ways with freedom if the tide will only allow us. And it's still going out right now. Come out of the forest right there by the symbol. And it's a nice big sandy beach, and it's a very short up and over past Scotts Bluffs right here. We were literally just on the other side around that point over there. We got a little confused on where the rope was, but we found it over there and came up. And this is a pretty cool spot. Very flat sand and sea stacks. And then the mouth of Scotts Creek is right here, where it comes out of the forest and dumps into the Pacific. It's kind of braiding all over this alluvial fan right here. Just up from Scotts Creek and Scotts Bluffs, you find yourself in the midst of them. The Giant's Graveyard. All these sea stacks that you see all around you here, those must be the Giants. Every hike I've done along the coast is just a little different, and no different today. Very pleasant. Really liking all the currents of water moving in and out with the tide right now. And working through all these pools of rock. Strawberry Point is right out there, that big sea stack. Pretty sure we can make it there. And then we'll decide if that's gonna be our turnaround spot for the day. We are just about Strawberry Point, just across the point from where we were, right across this little bay and cove. Giant kelp beds, and then the great sea stack It looms just in front of the camp at Strawberry Point. I've never spent too much time loafing around here. Let's go check it out. The tide was just perfect today. It should be going out still, but this should be the last kick of it. Looking across now at Toliak Point over there. Great tide pools, just fantastic spot. Here we are at Strawberry Point. I think I'm kind of tempted to go out there. Now that we are here with good timing, let's see if we can find a way around the front of it. We have moved up against the sea stack. We found this nice little alcove, beginnings of a cave or keyhole to take shelter because it did start to rain out. It's pretty drippy in here. There are all kinds of seashells littering the rocks up in this cave. I don't even know what this is. It's the same look on the inside. And look at the size of this mussel. I know that harpoons for whale hunting were made out of mussel shells, and I wonder, to kill a whale, or at least to hook into one, you need mussels this big to do it with. I know it can be used as a spoon. I've seen it done before. And I think these are snails, Sarah pointed out, of the more circular pattern of shell. You can see in the rocks here, there's mussel shells everywhere. If you look harder, you never know what you might find. And I always love natural shelters, but now, while we can, we're gonna take a peek out around the corner here. See what the ocean looks like out there breaking on the rocks. Here we are out on the tip, southern point of the sea stack out in front of Strawberry Point. There's very active tide pools. There's actually harlequin ducks out here right now, and the camera probably is not going to pick them up. But I could easily shoot one with my zoom lens on my Nikon. All I got to do is bust it out here. They're actually right out there in that surf. Harlequin drakes, there's a bunch of them. Perfect habitat for them. It's beautiful. And there's these birds over here that are making that really loud peeping. They have a long red bill and a black body. I don't know what those fowl are. We're choosing this upper ledge right here just because it seems more grippy in this mist that's kind of happening. Do have very good confidence in our shoes though. They're very grippy on the rock. Look at this, just a little bridge right here. We should be able, well, the rock over there just popped and let loose. Oh, look at this. All right, here we go. Cross right here. This little alcove. It's a good spot right here. We have rounded the northern point of the Strawberry Point Sea Stack, and we're going to be there in a few minutes as we head north. Just one more shot here of low tide at the tide pools. Easily accessible right now. Perfect timing. If you like tide pools, walking around in this type environment, it's magical right now. Lots of cyclical forces of nature at play at this moment. It's just a beautiful work of art. I recommend it to anybody. It wasn't that hard to navigate around this sea stack. For a moment, out of worldly pleasure and adventure. Let's head north, back to the car. You spend enough time by the coast here, hiking up and down the beaches, you really learn to read the water and the sounds of it. And to me, it really sounds different now when the tide starts to surge in and flood. It's just making a different crashing sound in the water. Inch by inch, this water's gonna creep up here and fill in this entire beach right up to the bluffs here. And then we still have a good window with which to make our way back without any worry.
So low, you guys.
It is slow and clear.
Like I said, with conditions like this, they come up and spawn and they're done. They're out of here. You know, back to saltwater we go. That's good, sir. Coming up and getting it done, man. They're spawning quick. Like if the water was high, you guys, you know,
yeah,
when they come up, they'll hang around here for a couple weeks before they spawn. You know. You got a lot bigger crack at it for if you're in the river for a couple more weeks, you know. But if you're only in the river for a couple of days, when they spawn, they spawn and go back. And that's what they're doing this year. On Fisher. Got a little bit more out now, sir? Huh? Woo! You happy, sir?
Yes. You're good. Yep, still got him.
Good tight line.
Well, he's tight.
There you go. There you go. Have fun. Try to do this all in the boat. How's that, you guys? Come back. Bring him back this way, sir. All right? There you go. That's good enough. There you go. Keep going. Let him go again. There you go. There you go. Oop, not yet. You're still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going, sir. Oop, let him go.
Oh, almost.
Keep coming, sir. There you go. Keep that head up. Just bring it right to me. Sideways, sir. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oop, not yet. Oop. Female. Head up, sir. Bring him this way. Lead him right to me. Right here. Keep coming. Right here. There you go. Super, sir. All right. Yeah. Sweet. All right. What do we got, you guys? Let's see. Toughest fish in the world to catch.
Tension on that line.
Right?
Ooh,
Good job,
there's a
Sarah.
lot of
Way to go.
tension on that line.
All right. I didn't mean to keep
Sweet.
saying stuff, you know.
No,
Oh, you're doing good.
good. Woo!
Cool, you guys. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Steelhead. All right. Number one. Look at that fat female.
Woo!
Want a picture, you guys?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, you guys, huh? Hang on to the net, Sarah, would you? Aaron's taking pictures. I'm gonna roll into a little bit.
Alright.
What happened, sir? The rod fold?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Went right down.
I know. Bang. Alright.
Just tired.
Happy, sir?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, huh? Sure, huh? That's the toughest steelhead to catch, is a almost ready to spawn female. Sure, I'll get it.
Okay.
We'll grab it. Fat, you know? Isn't she fat?
Yes.
Yeah, full egg. Yeah, get that tail there, sir. No, with the other hand.
Again?
There you go, yeah.
Oh yeah, it does grip
There you
nicely.
go. Yeah. Huh?
That does grip nicely.
Grips a lot. Yeah, make sure the net is off the thing.
Oh.
You good?
Yep.
All right. Keep sticking in the water.
Yep.
There you go. A little bit more out of the water. You can stick. Okay, there you go. All right, look at Aaron. Back in. Yeah, there you go, sir. Back in the water. There you go.
All right.
Let her go, sir. Point her upstream. There you go. Let's see. Hold the net, sir. Hold it. Yep. Make sure this fish is all right. They know where to go. All right. Way to go, sir. All right. Nice. All right. Good stuff. All right. Cool. All right.
Man, that helps.
What's that?
That's close.
Does it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? See how it wiggles? Till the green line is about touching the water down there, Sarah, you know? There you go.
Put it in the rod holder, Sarah.
Big tight liner. We're gonna go on down to some wood too, Aaron.
Yes, I gotcha.
I mean to get so excited, you guys, but yeah. Okay, just hold them there and don't reel too much more now. We're not gonna even come close to landing them here, so
I know.
I gotta go
Trying
way
to keep
down
that
with
line tight on here. Behind us now.
He's gonna want the boat here, Aaron.
Right here.
Hang on too, Aaron.
I got him.
We're gonna hit bottom here too, so racers. Hang on, you guys are gonna probably hit right here. We're gonna hit bottom. I don't want anybody to go flying out of the boat. Okay, just keep tension on there. That's all for now.
I'm
right?
good.
Probably sort of played out, you know. Drag nice, pretty loose now. You good?
Yep.
You can't anchor quite yet, so hang on. Hang on here. I'm gonna get out of the boat now. All right? You stay in the boat. All right, you guys. Okay, go down. Bring it. Right. Yeah, baby. All right. Yeah, right on. All right.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, bud. Yeah, way to go. Keep his head down. Keep everything in the water, you know. We got people below us, and we don't want them seeing us grab, take the fish out of the water, you know. So keep it down. Keep everything legal.
Oh, look at the colors on that.
There it is. Take lots of pictures, Sarah.
Point him upstream, Tom.
Yep. Point him upstream, Aaron. There you go. Perfect. Good job. There you go. There he goes. All right.
Yeah, this looks like a really good spot.
Is that, Sarah?
This looks like a really good spot.
That's a good spot. I would think your rod's going to pull there before hers. You should live on that inside. Keep railing, keep tight line. Ooh, explosion, Sarah. Wow. Yeah, baby. All right. Yeah. Just steady tension, Sarah. You don't need to pump, just steady tension. There you go. Way to go, Sarah. You happy?
Hell yeah.
Huh? Is it fun or what? All right. There you go.
Whoa.
Got the chrome, man.
Yeah.
What a beauty.
That's awesome.
Probably got sea lice on that one. Ooh, man.
Whew.
Happy, sir.
Yeah.
Put the footing here. I'm going to put the anchor on right now.
It's wrapped around the line.
Yeah, he is. He's all wrapped in now. Here he's
There you go. You're good.
Oops, right to the boat. There we go. Ooh. Back over here, sir. He's going to go under the boat, probably again, sir. There you go. Right under the boat. There you go. Bring him back out, sir.
pretty lively.
Yeah, right, yeah. He's going to go to the boat again, sir, probably.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Awesome.
Look at that. Ooh, sweet. All right. Chrome male. Chrome buck.
It's got just a couple scars on him.
Not much. That could have been from your line, sir.
Oh, that makes
Rolling
sense.
up in the
Yeah,
line.
he was all curled up.
Okay, put your hand that way, sir.
Oh,
Like
this
this.
way?
Yeah, that way. Get better grip on him. There you go. There you go. So yeah, watch the net here. There you go.
Yep.
All right. There's a lot of spunk in him, so hang on tight. Hang on tight. I want to get a good picture of it. That fish is gorgeous.
Really want a picture with my phone, babe.
All right, sir. Let him go.
There you go.
Good. Right.
Uh-oh.
Let's go kick him out.
There you go.